Hello, my name's Jose. With the introduction of the iRacing Mayaris V2, we've seen some really cool new features. And I think one of my favorite ones is the multiple presses using the push and pull paddles. So whether you pull or push them, each of these paddles can be set to send between 2 and 20 inputs. So there's several different modes. So to do that, to access them, we're going to push the mode setting here, and we're going to navigate over to third paddle multiple presses. We go into it, and then we've got the left pull, the left push, right pull, and right push. And then you notice on this one, I've got standard times 10. And then if I push this, it goes to MDF or modifier times 10. This here is going to affect the amount of inputs that the button is going to give. And then the difference between modifier and standard is going to just give me one button that I can pull or push, and it's going to send that input 10 times. Now, for the direct to reverse, if I have that on my downshift, or like the Lamborghini, where I want to be able to move back and forth between the traction control settings very quickly, I then MDF, so modifier, I then hold my modifier, and any other button that I push right after that, as I'm holding the modifier, it's going to send the input the 10 times. So the idea is when I get in the car, and let's say I lose the car or I spin out and I need to get the car back around very quickly, then, let's just say we're in 8th gear, then I go ahead and I push the modifier, and you can see that immediately it's going to go down to reverse on that one pull. This feature is going to be super convenient, specifically for these two features that I like using right now. So going direct to reverse and going between the traction control settings. This also works if you want to ramp up and down the brake bias very quickly. It's just interesting ways to balance the car differently. I've seen on a lot of steering wheels where cars will have the +10 or -10 on the brake bias. So it's an interesting way to drive the car. It's a different way to explore the different settings, and it's cool. It's I thank iRacing for putting a feature like that into this wheel. So that's gonna be it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.